Guys, it's me, Shadow, and today I want to talk about episode 30 of Kamen Rider zetzs. Now, first I want to say that um, how to resolve the Minami and Baku's relationship, I think, is really pretty good. I personally, I think it was the only way, and uh, I also feel that the episode itself was actually also quite good. Now, there is one thing that kind of made me think, and that's what the cop guy said to uh, to Knox. Is that he basically said, "You're a cop, and so shouldn't as a cop shouldn't you you know shouldn't you not use a nightmare? Shouldn't you uh, just go after them as a cop?" And that made me think that, yeah, you know what, that cop is right. You should, even if he wants revenge on Code, he should do it through the legal means. Even if he couldn't like catch them, he should try only to do that legally. Because I really feel like that's if he wants to fight Code and wants to actually mean something, I feel like that's the only way to do it. If I'm being honest, because like they are a shadow organization, right? So bringing them out to light and getting them child out in the open, I feel like is something he should do, and I think that Nox is going to do it eventually. Not now, but I think he will eventually. Um, oh yeah, this it's not going to be that long. It's probably going to be no more than 10 minutes. I have a lot to do today, so I have the videos are kind of going to be short. Um, anyway, uh, I like the ordering form. I'm just gonna call it order, right? Now the Catastrium capsule seems to have two forms because it locked the order form. Now I'm going to assume Catastrium is just catastrophe, which is I think more about absolute power, and goes down the path of destruction, while order is more about restoration and control, and most of all creation, because he was recreate what all the damage that was doing that Zeke was doing, he was able to fix it. So I really do. So I feel like now he now has the power of destruction, power, creation, uh, alteration, because he was able to separate the Menominee from the shadow. I mean, from the nightmare. Sorry, I got confused for Persona there. Right, nightmare, and was able to create constructs and also recovery because he was able to restore the the stage. So I feel like he's going to. So I think he's going to be really powerful. Now here's the thing I don't understand is like I'm kind of curious what his final form is going to be, because I don't I don't I don't see how he can be powered up again. And like he has absolute power to destroy, right, catastrophe, and he's the absolute power to create, alter, and heal, order, or order M, right? So I really feel like now that he has these powers at both sides, I really don't see how he's going to like how what I don't think anyone can beat him now. At least I don't not unless you know. I mean, aside from Sig, but then again, Sig has his own OP power. Uh, for the next episode is kind of interesting because it turns out there's another Zets, dark. I'll call them dark Zets, right? Um, but I have a feeling that it's not like like a real Zets. I think it's a nightmare with Zets' data. I really feel like that's what it is. Now, don't quote me on that, but I have a feeling that the Dark Zets is just a nightmare with Zets data inputted into it. Um, but now, Sig aiming for Nem next does make things interesting, but the fact that like she looked in the mirror and saw her mom is interesting. Now, I wonder if I wonder if that's supposed to imply that she's going to have to she's going to go down, she's going to go dark, and she's going to follow the same path as her mother. I don't know if that's 100% it, but that's the feeling I get from watching the next episode preview. Um, I don't really feel that uh, there's going to be any new developments because I now the good thing though I am curious about what Zero Secrets is because according to the preview all Zero Secrets are going to be revealed. So now and according to the preview, Zero is the one who killed Baku. Well, not Baku's parents because they're not Baku's parents. Manami's parents, right? But since they're concerned, but this is they consider some family now. I guess they could. I guess Baku may consider their parents now. Uh, but I mean, not not biology, but anyway. So I like how it's resolved. Now I don't think there's gonna after Zero. I don't think there's gonna be any like brand new developments. I think it's just gonna be. I think the rest of episodes it's just bringing closure to giving everyone closure over time. I really feel that's what's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be new anything new. Just like just have a new. Well, there might be like like new missions and stuff, but I think it's all going to just lead to closure for everyone. Like leading to closure to everyone. I really feel that is going to be the case. I really do feel like that's basically what's going to happen. And I'm not saying that I don't, you know, I'm not saying you need it. I honestly do think that since we're Kamen Rider is usually what 50 episodes long, and the final battle is going to take a while. I have a feeling, and plus the power ups, and the right, and and character development for all of them. Character development plus closing out the chapters. I feel like that's going to take a few episodes each. So I feel like they're going to have to knock out some closure events so that way they can focus on the final battle or battles. Not, don't worry, I don't know. I don't know shit. It's a feeling, but we'll see. Um, all right. Um, is there anything else I want to talk about before I end the video? No, I think that's about it. No. Well, I'm gonna end it here because I have to. I have I have some dishes I need to wash and stuff. So I really need to go. Anyway, so hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll be uploading the next uh, Monster Hunter World episode. Uh, Sorry for only the 1 week out uploads. Like I said, I have a shitload of backlogs and for my PS2 games, which I now have to knock out because I finally beat this guy D2. Yay! Yeah, it's not a shit that because in my videos I did talk about how I wanted to beat Bill, and I did. I beat him. Fluke, total fluke. But because that final form of ball is really hard. The fact that he regens HP, Oh man, I didn't think I'll do enough damage to actually beat him, but I did. Lucky enough, I did. Uh, and I got the super time engine, and then I gave it to him. I farmed it right uh, through Item World, and yeah. So now my next game, now I beat all my PS3 games, and now I'm focusing on PS2. And if you're curious about the PS2 game that I'm currently playing, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force. Yeah. It's good. That this game might take me a while because I have to farm DP and I need to make OP decks, uh, best OP decks I can, or at least the best decks I can think of. I'm currently using a water deck. I'm planning to use the old OG Gravity Bind Legendary Ocean, direct damage. Um, I used that deck in high school for a while before I switched over to zombies. Uh, you know. But I used the war deck, Grapevine Legendary deck for a very long time. Uh, I barely won with that deck, but uh, I did try to mod it as much as I can and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I said I would go below 10 minutes. Guess I went a little bit longer than that. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll see by. I'll end my video here now before it gets too long, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.